the John Muir Way and the John Muir Link, 187 miles in 12 days from Helensburgh to Dunbar and Cockburnspath in June 2026. Day 12, Dunbar to Cockburnspath along the John Muir Link, 12 miles. Although Dunbar is the official end or beginning of the John Muir Way, walkers can opt to continue along the John Muir Link to join up with the end or beginning of the Southern Upland Way further down the coast in Cockburnspath. Since I walked the Southern Upland Way last autumn with my son Alex, I decided to take an extra day to link up these two major trails and thus also join up my continuous footsteps all the way from Land's End to Inverness. In fact, making this link and also linking up with the West Highland Way further west was the main reason why I decided to walk the whole of the John Muir Way in the first place. I thought that my final day of walking would be a quick shunt down the coast, but I actually had to work quite hard to complete it because it had lots of ups and downs and tricky terrain. Goat's beard or wild salsify, which has astringent, diuretic and anti-inflammatory properties. Limegrass, which is an important species for binding sand and stabilizing mobile sand dunes. Spiny rest harrow, which is reputed to be good for urinary tract problems, gout, and joint and muscular pain. Weld, which makes a yellow dye, which, when mixed with woad, produces Lincoln green. Beech rose, which has anti-inflammatory properties and contains large quantities of vitamin C. The Barn's Nest lighthouse. Wild thyme, which has expectorant, antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties and is particularly good for coughs and sore throats. The Torness Nuclear Power Station. The trail runs all the way around the Torness Nuclear Power Station on the coastal side, so I got a good look at it. It must be pretty clean because I saw people fishing off the walkways. Massive concrete blocks on the seaward side of the power station. The Thornton Lock Caravan Park. Thornton Lock Beach. Bilstein Burn. Dunglass Dean, and just 3/4 of a mile to go. The iconic Meerkat Cross in Cockburnspath. The end of my adventure at the Meerkat Cross in Cockburnspath, and also the point where I joined up my continuous footsteps all the way from Land's End to Inverness. My son Alex and I at the end of our Southern Upland Way adventure just 9 months previously. Lessons learnt. The Falkirk Triangle is the world's #1 UFO hotspot. The Antonine Wall is far more interesting than I ever thought it would be, maybe even more interesting than Hadrian's Wall. Walking along canal towpaths for miles can be hard on the feet, but they are never boring. Please see my other videos in this series, numbers 1 to 11, for more details about my amazing adventure.